I thought
Okay.
you were just okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
This is gonna be in it.
Okay, that was what I needed. Here again, I've really been looking forward to meeting you.
Hey, I've been looking forward to coming.
So did you receive the confidentiality information I sent you over email?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if we go over that together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everything discussed here in therapy is just between you and I. With your permission, I will be video recording the session and taking notes as we go. And this information may be shared with my supervisor, Timothy Burkhalter. You are free to access these notes and recordings at any time that you wish. And however, there are a few special circumstances that where I may have to break confidentiality. So these are if you tell me you might be in harm to yourself or someone else, if you tell me there's suspected abuse of a vulnerable adult, and if the information is needed in the context of legal proceedings. However, if any of these things do come up, I will be sure to let you know and discuss this with you first.
Okay.
So, do you have any other questions related to this information that I gave you?
I don't think so.
Okay. To start off with, have you ever been to therapy before?
No.
No, so this is a whole new experience for you, I assume.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a bit of an idea of how I like to work with my clients. I like it to be a collaborative approach, so me and you working together to um, address any problems or concerns that might come up. So the purpose of today's session will be for me to gain a bit of understanding of what is happening with you lately, and then give us a chance to kind of know each other a little bit more.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then also at the end of the session, we can touch base, see how it went today, and whether or not we'd like to take it on from there.
Okay.
So kind of tell me, what are your main concerns today coming to the session?
Um, I just moved here to Boston. I accepted a job straight out of college, which is super exciting, but this is kind of like a whole new environment for me being alone, up here, not knowing anyone, getting used to the new environment, culture, etc. Um, so yeah, just kind of dealing with that has been really stressful, and so I wanted to talk to someone about it.
Okay, so kind of you're in a new place, away from all your family. Has this been the first time you've been away from your family like this?
Yeah, my family and I are super close, so like me taking a job so far away has been really hard on everyone. Um, so
I can see how that would be overwhelming. It must be a bit of a change coming from such a different place and moving into the city and being in a new atmosphere. How are you feeling about this change personally?
I mean, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna like broaden my horizons, I guess. And like I loved the city as a kid, but like coming back, it just seems different now that I'm older and like am like existing in this city as a member of
New
society. And
responsibilities.
yeah, so it's it's gonna be interesting. Like it's gonna be good, but it's just like the um beginning is kind of hard right now.
So, how are you feeling mentally and emotionally with this whole new change?
Um, Emotionally, I'm sad to be away from my family and like people that I'm close to because I don't have anyone up here yet or at all. I'm not sure if I'm going to meet people up here yet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mentally, I mean, I'm excited about being up here and the job and everything, but I'm just worried that like it's so demanding that like I'm not going to have time to do the things that I wanted to do when moving up here.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you're feeling overwhelmed and nervous about the whole change and not really knowing anyone up there, um, up here with your work, and it's somewhat lonely, I guess, to start off with, moving away from your family, and it's a whole new experience for you. What are some positives from this transition?
I missed that, sorry.
What are some positives that could come from this new transition?
Oh, new connections, falling in love with a new city. I've always been a traveler, but like moving to a city permanently is kind of like interesting because it's not like I'm just going there and then coming back home. So like expanding my horizons, I think I said that earlier, is like it's something that I'm excited for, and I think that that'll be a positive. Meeting new people, making new connections, and the job, like that's a good thing. That's cool.
Absolutely. It's definitely opened up some new opportunities for you, and new people, new experiences, maybe even new cultures around the area. Experiences like this change can definitely help us grow as individuals, even though it might be intimidating at first. So I think this is honestly an awesome opportunity for you. It's really given you the ability to kind of grow as a person, have new experiences, find a new church. And I guess some of our goals are helping you find the tools to reach out to the community and meet new people. And I think that this could be an awesome opportunity for you. So
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for the encouragement.
Absolutely. So I think you have some great goals in mind despite the nervousness involved in living in a new place, which you're not alone. That's change comes, change brings those feelings, and new experiences are always going to be intimidating for us. But the fact that you're willing to be involved in the community is a great step in meeting other people, and settling into your new community is definitely going to be a new experience. But like I said, it's definitely going to help you grow. And once you start settling in, which it might take a little bit. That's just how change is, but that's okay. I think you're gonna do really well in the community, and I think you're really gonna enjoy the city. It's an awesome city. I've been living here. I moved here as well, and I absolutely love it. So the people here are great. So I think we can have some goals set up for the next session. Does that sound good for you? Some things to work on?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you looked at any churches in the area? I know you mentioned you wanted to find one.
I've been looking online. I haven't like visited any yet, so that will be
Okay. Were you really involved in your church, before you moved?
Yeah, so I'm hoping to be able to do that again.
Yeah, that's an awesome goal. You get to find a new church, meet new people, and that's a really good way to meet new people that have the similar interests. And as far as your job, how is your job going? Have you started that?
Yeah, I started it last week. I love it. It's quite demanding time-wise. A lot of working like outside of work, but it keeps me busy and productive, so like that's a positive thing. I'm just worried
Absolutely.
that the amount of time that I put into work is gonna like limit how much I can do community-wise.
So Reagan, I hear you say You love your new job and it's very time consuming, but you're worried about trying to balance between work and getting more involved into the community. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think some of our goals can be working towards finding that balance. Um, you know, you want to make sure that you have that balance between, work and your personal life, because that's definitely going to make a difference in, how happy you are in the community and how involved you are. So, um, I'd like you to look into some churches this week and maybe even keep a journal and write some thoughts down. Any feelings or concerns you have this week, anything that comes up, so that maybe we can help address those in our next session. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss today? Any other concerns you have?
I don't think so. I appreciate the encouragement. That's really helpful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think this is an awesome opportunity for you. I'm glad you're here today, because it always helps to have this type of support with you in a new place. Gaining some tools to help uh, you know go into the community, and because that can be scary, that can be intimidating. So this is definitely an awesome way to help gain some tools in order to get yourself out there, and personal support and everything like that. So in the next session, we'll talk about that journal and what you have written down, any concerns, anything related to that you have, any feelings you have come up. We can help address that in the next session. And then I'll ask you about churches, if you've found any, and I can help you assist you in that. And I think that it'll be a good step towards getting yourself into the community.
Cool. Thanks.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, awesome. Well, it was nice to be here with you today, Reagan, and kind of talk about everything going on. And I definitely look forward to the next session with you.
Yeah, I do too. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.